what's up and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be giving a review for the film Annabelle Creation. Now this film is a prequel to 2014's Annabelle, but it's also the fourth installment in the overall Conjuring film series. Now I must say I enjoy this film, and actually this is actually my entry into the Conjuring film series because I have never seen any of the first two Conjuring films, and I have never seen Annabelle as well. So I decided to go with this because from what I was hearing, it is actually like a prequel to the whole series. So that's what kind of drew my interest in wanting to see it. Now this is directed by David F. Sandberg. Now this film gives the origin tale of the doll Annabelle, which is supposedly possessed by supernatural evil forces. Now the film opens with the family known as the Mullins, and one of them is played by Anthony, I think LaPage, I think that's how you say his last name, and his wife is played by Miranda Ota. Now it's about them two, and they have a daughter who is known as Annabelle. Now their daughter is killed in a car accident, not really a car accident, but a car runs over her while her father is trying to fix the tire on her car. The car runs over and kills her. So the film jumps 12 years later, and you see this group of girls who are accompanied by a nun. The nun takes these girls to this place, and they're hoping to start a new orphanage there. They don't really touch on that too much, that's what I kind of thought was kind of off about it. But apparently the nun is trying to start an orphanage with these girls at the Mullins residence, the Mullins residence, Then once they get there, the girl, I guess you could say the main girl of the group known as Janice, she starts witnessing stuff that is kind of out of the ordinary, supernatural, at one point. Because at one point, one of the rooms in the house, she was told not to enter this house, by the mother, the husband, the father, she was told not to enter this room, but she does go into this room anyway, and that's where she discovers the doll Annabelle, from then on, all kind of supernatural stuff starts to happen around the house, and she tries to explain to the other girls, the nun and so on, that she believes the doll is causing all this and that. And then it turns out, they found out, suppose that the doll itself is possessed or something like that by the spirit of Annabelle, the girl who died or something like that, I don't want to touch on it too much because it kind of spoiled it, But it turns out once they actually get deeper into the film, and this is kind of spoiling, it turns out that it isn't the spirit of Annabelle, it's just a spirit of some kind of demon or a devil, they say, to a certain extent, because it's explained by the wife, Mullen, the woman, is explained by her that suppose there's a demon who wanted to actually put itself into the doll, the Annabelle doll, which puts a spirit into the Annabelle doll. That first they thought it was actually their daughter Annabelle, but it turns out it wasn't the spirit of Annabelle. It was actually some kind of demon that put itself into this doll. So it's always around this doll and within this doll. So eventually, once this happened, all the other girls started to witness supernatural things and so on. So they realized there's something else happening in this house, that's out of the ordinary, it's supernatural, because you get to see demonic spirits, and the demon is whatever it is, whether it's the devil or the demon, because I'm not familiar with the Conjuring film series. It does look cool, whenever you see it its true form and stuff. It does look cool and scary looking too, because it's all dark and it has glowing eyes and stuff, so it does creepy. And at one point it's even possessing the scarecrow, it possesses this scarecrow and stuff, and other things too, which I thought was kind of cool, But overall, I thought this was entertaining, I thought the performances in the film were on point, I thought they did a good job for the performances, Stephanie Sigmund as Sister Charlotte, the head nun who is looking after the girls, who actually brings the girls there. I thought she was kind of good in her performance, And I thought Talithia Bateman as Janice, the disabled orphan girl, who's the main girl the possessed spirit is actually started with messing with, actually possesses her at one point, not to spoil it, I thought she was good in her role too, the other actors and actresses too, as well. I'm not going to touch on because it was so many of them, so I'm not going to touch on, And I like the isolated surroundings and look of the area too, that they couldn't escape or get away, So I thought that was kind of creepy and scary about the film too as well. I also think the look of the doll Annabelle itself too is kind of creepy and scary too at times, And at times it does seem like it's alive and so on, Plus there's moments where it seemed kind of funny too, something could happen. And the dolls look at it, I thought it was kind of funny, I don't want to spoil it for people who don't really know about the doll, itself and everything. But I did thought they did a good job with the Annabelle doll, herself, I thought that was kind of cool. And I like how this film it casts itself, and the idea that this really could happen, this really has happened, like this supernatural, like evil, like type thing, you know, it's really going on. I like that, you know. It's like, you know, they don't have to really give like no explanation from where is it coming from and anything like that. I guess it probably is like within the Conjuring film series. I haven't seen those, and I do plan on looking at those now. Definitely, now I'm planning on checking those out because I know they have 2 other spin-offs too. I know they got one about the nun, and then I think it's gonna be another spin-off, and then another Conjuring from what I'm hearing. So yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to giving the other films a try too as well. Cause like how they actually establish like this evil, like demonic presence, you know, in the film. They don't really give no explanation of where it's from, you know. They just like it's just established, like it's just there. So I do think that's kind of cool, you know. So yeah, in the end, I'm giving the Annabelle creation. I'm giving this a B minus, and I would recommend it for like I guess fans of the Conjuring film series. You know, if you like those, you probably like this, you know. So I'll be definitely recommend this, and I'm definitely looking forward to seeing the other ones, you know. So yeah, that's my review for Annabelle Creation, which I'm giving a B minus. Please leave a comment and subscribe to as well.